What's going on? Today we're going to be doing a short little mining guide. It won't cover mithril powder because I have no clue how that works with the new stuff. I grinded all of my mithril powder back when you could still get it in the dwarven mines or in the crystal hollows with gemstone powder. That's how I got so much. So I have no clue how to get it now. I think I said mining blue mithril gives you some. Mining mithril probably helps, but for powder mining, what you're going to want to do is to raise your heart of the mountain to level 5, I believe, is when you're going to want to. That's when you can kind of start powder mining for gemstone. So first off, we're gonna start with gemstone mining. So once you unlock the crystal hollows, the crystal nucleus over here, they have an emissary NPC to claim your commissions. Um, you just do these for heart of the mountain levels. So just complete commission, commission, commission. And these also reward you with gemstone powder as well. Not too much, like as much as you'll get doing the other method. But it does add up. And you're going to complete, hold on, how many commissions do I have complete? So I think I had the Royal Pigeon, like around 500 commissions. And I think you're going to have to do like 500 of these commissions for Heart of the Mountain 7. So you get to Heart of the Mountain 7. The Heart of the Mountain 7 grind isn't that bad. It used to be pretty bad, but they changed it, I believe, unless I'm wrong, but it's a lot easier than it was before. So just keep doing the commissions until you reach Heart of the Mountain level 7, and then by then, once you get to level 7, you should be able to unlock the powder buff. This is the most important thing you'll ever get. So max this out as like as much as possible, but don't do it before. Don't max it out before you get Great Explorer, because Great Explorer is absolutely needed. So what it does here is I don't have it unlocked because I don't, I'm not power mining. What it does is it allows you to find chests in the crystal hollows a lot faster than you normally would. So what you're going to want to do is, honestly, I recommend just getting a jungle pickaxe and doing it in the jungle for the sludge, which makes great money. Look, see, you got a chest. Normally, with this maxed out, it would take nothing. You wouldn't have to pick these locks like I have to do. You just open it and you get the loot. And that is all there is to it. You're just going to want to max out your Great Explorer, max out your powder buff once you get enough gemstone powder, and these two right here, mole. Your mole perk is going to be very important because it increases mining spread, which allows you to get more chances for chests faster and more sludge juice as well, which makes more money. Get your mining spread up as much as possible. Max out Great Explorer and then max out your powder buff. Like, the powder buff should be the last. Honestly, you could probably get to like. Oh, this is mithril. You could max this out, the mining spread, and then get to like level 100 for mole, and then just start on your powder buff. Because by then, the difference won't be like, the difference isn't as big as you might think. So, with that, get a drill. I believe the most expensive one for powder mining is the Jasper drill. If you can afford this, get it. It's another 20% gemstone powder, and if you install a spicy goblin, it's another 20% on top of that, so that's 40%. So you'll mine with the pickaxe, and then switch to your drill when you're claiming the chest, and you'll get like extra 40% powder off that. And that's all you do, and the 2 times powder events are your friend. You make so much during that. I think I can make like a mil, like during like, I think I made like 500k during one event just from having all my stuff maxed out. That's how you grind out gemstone powder. Glaciite powder. So once you get to around 15 million powder, gemstone powder is a lot, but it's worth it. You're going to want to go to the Dwarven base camp. Now, what the Dwarven base camp does is There's a quest line. You have to talk to an NPC, and then once you follow his short quest line, you unlock this. You're gonna want to start doing the commissions in here. Two reasons. One, they give more Heart of the Mountain EXP, and they also give Glaciite powder, which is something you will need. Now, there are two ways you can go about this. You can either get a Glaciite Golem pet and use pet swapping to swap to the Glaciite Golem and get an extra 20% Glaciite powder. Or the path I recommend is pet leveling. So what you do is you complete a commission. Let's see, I have Aquamarine. So I do the Aquamarine. Then I would have a fishing rod in my inventory. I pet swap to a pet I want to level, so my Ocelot. And then you claim the commission, and it levels up. See, my Ocelot just leveled up level 76. And with that, you can make good money on that. Or you can just level up pets you have. But if you, like, I bought this Ocelot pet at like 5 mil, and maxed out, I think it sells for like 40. So you make money while grinding out the commissions. So Heart of Mountain 10. And using that, you can start paying for mining gear, which I'll explain in a second. Till you get to Heart of Mountain 10, it's just commissions, commissions, commissions. It's not too hard. All you gotta know is just max out your mining fortune and your mining speed as much as possible. For commissions, powder buff isn't as necessary as, like, in my stage of the game it is, because I completed all of my I'm not Heart of Mountain 10 and I just need powder for mineshaft mining. But if you're getting to Heart of Mountain 10, I would focus not on powder, but the mining speed and the mining fortune perks to get them done. Now for gear, let's go to, just stay at the base on that. For your starter gear, I think back like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think 2 years ago, the Gemstone Gauntlet used to be like right under the 655 in the Divine. It used to be like the third best thing in the game. Now it's pretty bad. It's not useless, but it's not really that good. They nerfed the mining speed by half, and I don't think it has fortune anymore. I forget. I actually don't know if it ever had fortune, but it's like not good at all anymore. So you're just want to go, honestly, you're going to want to go down the drill line for the titanium drill line. You start with a 3x55, and then you just keep going up for the drill line. Honestly, that's all you got to do. You start with the 355 and then upgrade into the 455, and then I'd say for your last upgrade, you go to the 555 and then you wait a bit so you can kit out your 555 before upgrading to the 655. So the best, and the somewhat cheapest things you want to get is the Gemstone Fuel Tank. It's the second best fuel tank there is. It gives you ability cooldown and 50 max fuel capacity. It's only 59 mil, which compared to some of the other upgrades later, that's nothing. For the drill module, I have Spicy. You're going to want to go Sunnyside. Eventually Blue Cheese, but Sunnyside will work just fine. It's dirt cheap. It's like 4 mil right now. It gives you 50 mining fortune, which is huge, but you use quadruple the fuel. That's why you want to have the Gemstone Fuel Tank. And for the drill engines, Amber is the best, but it's so much money. It's like 200 mil. Actually, it was like 250 when I bought it. I got scammed. You can honestly just start upgrading it. You go from Ruby to Sapphire and then to Amber once you have the money. But I would say get Amber, only get the maxed out stuff once you have a 655. And then obviously you got to put the gemstone slots inside the thing. Perfect Topaz, always focus on Topaz the first. The way I did it is mining speed's important too, but even for all my gear, when I was grinding it out via farming, I did perfect Topaz on everything I could possibly have because pristine is what makes you so much money. Then I started with the perfect fortune, and then I just finished off on Amber. Now, speaking of gear, your end goal is going to be Devon's, like I have on. There's nothing better than this at all. Like, this is the best mining set you have. So get perfects on everything, recomb it, and turn it to jaded. That's like a big portion of stuff. You absolutely need that. For equipment, you can get the sapphire. So there are these things called the sapphire cloaks, and like the respective, they're like respective cloaks for your let's see what they are. They're respective cloaks and gear for your equipment. Like it gives you a specialized fortune in the gemstone. I wouldn't recommend getting that unless you mine that gemstone. So for starters, you can just start it with something cheap like the blazing titanium necklace. 15 fortune per for these three, and then the dwarven handwarmers give 36 for like 20 mil. It's this is the best budget setup I guess you can get. There's the Devon's pendant, but that's too rich for. That's way too rich. Let's see what's next for the pets. Ball. Get a ball pet. It's pretty cheap at like 10 mil for 7 mil for level 1. It got nerfed a while ago, which sucks because it used to give a 15% stat boost in the magma fields, which was huge because it did everything. But it's still pretty good for magma fields. It's still the best pet. You don't need a skate though. Like it's nice, but it's not needed. Get a bejeweled collar on it. There is quick claw, which gives more fortune, but that's a lot of money. It reduces your pickaxe ability cooldowns by 10%, which is like a lot. So I can do my pickobulus faster and my mining speed boost faster. And for the accessories, there is one. It's called the Artifact of Power. You should get this as well. It's pretty important. I need to recode mine and upgrade it. But if you get a perfect topaz in here, that's one more pristine, and that's huge. So once you get... Honestly, I would focus on kitting out your armor first. That's what I did before the drill. That way you can, like... Because the drill, you can mine with anything, but, like, having a good set of armor will boost you a long way. And with that, that should be it. It's not the best mining guide there is, but it's the basics that you'll need, just in case anyone was confused about the simple stuff, where to start. A lot of the mining guides go like really in depth, and I just wanted to try something surface level, just basic stuff you might think to get in case I went over that. So yep, that'll be it. Thanks for watching.